I'm breaking up with you.
What? Why? This is totally out of left field.
Because I don't want to be with you anymore. What more do you need to know? It is what it is. I just decided I can't keep doing this.
But I had no idea you felt this way. I thought we had so much fun when we went earlier. Where is this coming from all of a sudden?
I actually wanted to tell you in person when we were together earlier, but I just couldn't bring myself to say it. So I decided I'd just text you and tell you how I feel.
What is going on? You at least could have given me some kind of hint this was coming. Is this some kind of sick joke, Ted?
Look, I know my jokes are terrible, but do you really think my sense of humor is that bad? This is not a joke. I really am breaking up with you. This is for real.
But why? What did I do? There must be some reason. Why can't you tell me what's wrong? I mean, we were even talking about getting married. What happened to that?
Well, to be honest, you were just kind of bringing me down. I'm not having fun anymore. I guess I'm just feeling kind of worn down.
What kind of vague reason is that? You really can't think of anything better? Look, I know we aren't engaged or anything, but we've even met each other's parents. I thought we were pretty serious. I really thought we were going to spend the rest of our lives together. I can't believe you're just breaking up with me out of nowhere like this. And with a text!
Okay, fine. I'll try to explain it to you. Listen, no matter what I say, you have to promise not to get mad, all right? If you can promise me that, I'll tell you everything.
How do you expect me to do that? If it's something that's going to upset me, how am I supposed to stop myself from getting angry? Just tell me, and we'll see if it makes me mad or not.
I'd really rather not.
So what if I do get angry? How is that going to change anything? Just tell me. Why do you care how I feel anymore? So what if I do get mad?
That sounds pretty ominous. I guess you're right, though. Whether you get angry or not, it won't change my mind either way. So, anyway, the truth is, I was out drinking with my friend last month. He needed a wingman, and he knows how good I am with women.
What? So you were out trying to pick up girls? Even though you already had a girlfriend? Why would you do that?
See, I knew you were gonna be upset with me.
Well, yeah, of course I am. That's not that different than cheating on me.
Look, he really wanted my help, and I didn't want to let him down. I just wanted to help out my buddy, okay? Then when we got to the bar, there were all these girls there. I had forgotten how many single girls there are in the city. So many beautiful girls. Rich girls, young girls. It reminded me how much I was missing out on. Honestly, you just can't compare, Molly.
You say something like that and ask me not to get mad. What's the matter with you?
Hey, you're the one who wanted to know why I'm breaking up with you. Well, here it is. And there was this one girl there who I really hit it off with. I mean, the way she looks. She's exactly like the girl of my dreams.
Hold up. Are you telling me that you've already been seeing this girl behind my back?
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. I always knew you were smart. You hit the nail right on the head.
Oh my god.
So yeah, last week she finally agreed to be my girlfriend.
Oh my god, you totally have been cheating.
I guess so. But from her perspective, I was cheating on her with you. She's the one I really want to be with after all.
Wow.
I knew you would be upset. This is exactly why I didn't want to tell you the whole story. I was trying not to hurt your feelings. Do you get it now? We're finished. I'm breaking up with you.
Yeah, I get it. You were a trashy loser all along, weren't you, Ted? I just wish I'd figured it out sooner. God, why did I ever like you? At least this happened before we got engaged. Or worse yet, married. So, you said you see me as the other woman and her as your real girlfriend, right? In that case, yeah, I'm totally on board with breaking up. Let's do it. Thanks for everything. Don't ever come near me again.
Hey now, does it have to be like that? You don't have to be so dramatic. You know, if you could have only been a little like my new girlfriend, things might have been different. She's so beautiful and nice to me. If I cheated on her, I'm sure she would stay by my side. I mean, she was so understanding about my relationship with you. If you don't learn to accept people for who they are, I don't know how you're ever gonna find a boyfriend who's good enough in your eyes.
You think women need to expect to be cheated on? Are you out of your mind? That makes no sense at all to me. So your new girl already knows about me, huh?
Yeah, of course she does. I explained everything to her. I told her it might take a little time before I could break up with you. I had to get the timing right, you know?
Oh, wow. What an understanding girl she must be. Sounds like a real catch.
Oh, so now you're jealous? God, you're such a miserable person.
I'm just amazed that you found a girl dumb enough to put up with that kind of stuff. For some reason, I feel completely relieved all of a sudden. Thanks again. Keep being trashy.
I don't know why you have to leave it like that. But whatever, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just glad that wasn't too painful of a breakup. Thanks for not making this take longer than it had to. Alright then, I guess that's about it. Thanks for everything. Hey, how have you been? It's been too long. What's new, beautiful? Remember me? We used to go out a few years back. But then we tragically broke up. However, now I've realized that tragedy is nothing more than an obstacle. It's just a small thing that stands in the way of our destiny, my love. I know we can get past it together. So, what do you say? Are you ready to embrace our destiny together? Let's give love one more chance. What do you say, my love? Do you remember how we used to be? I'm being completely serious. Think about all the good times we shared. I still love you. I always have. I always will. You can contact me whenever you want. I'll be here. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I'll be right here waiting for you. Hey, Molly. You should be a little more careful. You left your laptop open and all your text messages are right there. And, it looks like you're getting some pretty strange texts. What is this all about?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Oops. You're right. I should probably at least close up my laptop before I walk away. I've been so glued to my laptop for work lately, I haven't had much time to check my phone. So I've just been checking all my texts on my laptop. I didn't realize I just left that screen totally open like that. All this work is making me forgetful.
I mean, it's just me that saw it, so it's not that big of a deal. But have you been getting any, catfishing messages lately? Is everything okay?
Huh? Catfishing? When you say you saw some pretty strange texts, what exactly do you mean by that? Who does it say they're from?
Well, I didn't go through and read your messages. I would never do that. But I could see who it's from and the start of it from the notification. And it looks like it's from trash. And it starts out, "Hey, beautiful." Like I said, I didn't go in and actually read the messages, but whoever this trash is, they sent you quite a few.
How weird. Hey, beautiful? Ew, that's pretty creepy.
Why would it say their name is Trash? Does that ring any bells for you?
Trash, huh? Can't say that I've been in touch with anyone named Trash these days.
Oops. I accidentally just marked them as red.
Oh, whatever. I don't think it really matters.
Anyway, you might want to check on your phone when you have a minute. You must have gotten a notification on your phone too, right?
Did I? I didn't notice if I did. Oh yeah, I guess I did. My phone must be on silent. I had so many work notifications that one got lost in the shuffle. But I see it now. Oh my god. What in the world is this? This is so creepy.
Maybe you should change your password just in case. I'm gonna go ahead and log you out on your laptop if that's alright with you.
Yeah, go ahead. Thanks, I appreciate it. So I'll be home pretty soon, okay? I'm not super hungry, but do you think you could figure out dinner for us?
You got it. I'm sure I can throw something together.
Yay! Thanks so much. Mwah! I can't wait to see you later.
Look, I don't mind if you want to make me work for it. I like it when a girl plays hard to get. But you could at least give me something to work with here. How could you just leave me on red like that? What are you trying to do to me? Do you think I'll give up that easy? Because if you do, you've got another thing coming. You just want me to prove my love for you. Right, beautiful?
Oh my god, you almost made me spit out my coffee. Since when were you ever the romantic type? You know, you kind of freaked my husband out the other day. It's been a long time, Ted. Still not quite long enough, though. At first, I thought I was getting messages from some kind of scammer when you texted me. I was a little worried there for a second.
Wait a minute. What did you just say? Your husband?
Yeah? What about him? That you freaked him out? It wasn't that big of a deal. He's fine now. That was him who marked your messages red, you creep. He thought you were trying to catfish me. I had left my laptop open, and he happened to see what he thought was a suspicious message.
Hold on a second, beautiful. How could you do this? How could you marry someone else? You're my destiny. I thought you could feel it too. What about me? How am I supposed to live without you?
Have you lost your mind?
I've never forgotten you. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. But you were always on my mind. When I found out how hard you've been working, I decided it was finally time to reach out to you. I needed to make sure you were okay.
What is wrong with you?
Here. I am. I heard you started your own business, and it's been a huge success. Way to go. I always knew my girl would do big things with her life. But it's made me see you in a whole new light.
I'm John's girl now, not yours. Remember? I just told you I'm married.
Who's this John guy and why should I care?
He's my husband. Hello? Is anybody home?
I know you don't really want to be with him. Time to tell him it's over.
No, I'm good.
What? But we're meant to be. Do you mean to tell me you really don't feel it?
Look, I'm really busy. What is this all about? Did you just feel a sudden urge to send me a bunch of creepy texts? Are you trying to kill some time or something? I really don't have time for this, so please just leave me alone.
If you had read my texts, you would know exactly what this is about. I've always loved you. All this time, I've just been waiting for you to realize that we're fated to end up together.
Surely you can't be serious. What happened to that dream girl you landed? You never married her? You remember, right? The one who was so much more beautiful and nicer and didn't even mind if you cheated? Whatever happened to her? You were so excited to tell me all about how wonderful she was. I figured you two were living happily ever after somewhere by now.
No, she was nothing to me. We were just playing around. You've always been the one for me.
Oh, so she was running around on you behind your back, huh?
No, it's not like that. I was the one cheating on her. No girl would ever cheat on me. But enough about her. I just want to focus on you, beautiful. We need to start planning out our future together.
Has anything I've said penetrated that thick skull of yours? There is no chance.
Now that I see you in this new light, I would marry you right now, you know. Smooches! Mwah! Hey, Molly. Are you there? Why won't you answer me? Haven't you made me wait long enough? It's been a whole week since we talked. Remember when I sent you that kiss? You must have seen it. How hard are you gonna make me work for this? Why can't you just send one back? If you keep doing this to me, there's no telling what I might do. By the way, where are you living these days? I don't mind coming to you so we could meet up for coffee or something. Doesn't that sound nice? A cute little cafe date with the love of your life? Just say the word and I'll be there, Molly. Smooches! Mwah. Good lord. When is this weirdo gonna give this up? Although I do have to admit, I am kind of enjoying watching him struggle. Romeo sent you another unintentionally hilarious message.
Oh my god, not again. What an idiot! I can't believe he keeps trying to talk to me. Why can't he get it through his thick skull? Sorry about my creepy ex. I'm so embarrassed I ever went out with that loser.
Ha! Nah, don't worry about it. We all made mistakes when we were young. Maybe not that bad, but still. I can't believe this guy's still at it, though. Smooches! Mwah. Oh my god, I'm cracking up over it. There's no way he's serious, right? This has to be some kind of elaborate prank. Like, I can't even concentrate on my work because I've been laughing so hard for like the last 10 minutes.
Well, I'm glad my crazy ex is at least providing you with some entertainment. I think it's hilarious that he always happens to choose the times when you're sitting right there at my laptop to message me. Just incredible comedic timing on his part. I had no idea he had that kind of talent.
While it is objectively funny, I kinda wish he would stop. At some point, I think I might get tired of reading love letters from your ex-boyfriend. On the other hand, if he can keep cracking me up so consistently, maybe I wouldn't mind if he keeps the hits coming.
You could always just choose to ignore him if he really is getting on your nerves. I don't want you to get upset over some loser like him.
I guess I just can't help myself. When I see the notification, I feel like I have to read it. He's been too consistently funny not to. But yeah, you get so many notifications, they can be kinda distracting while I'm trying to work. Maybe you could try to remember to log out before you leave?
I'm sorry. I knew I said I would remember to log out. I'll try to get better about it. But seriously, if this keeps up, it could be kinda bad, right? I mean, he's being really creepy.
Yeah. All jokes aside, he does seem pretty unhinged. I thought maybe if we just ignored him, he would get the hint. But he's still relentless even after a whole week.
Right. I figured a week would be long enough for him to realize that it's never gonna happen. What do you think we should do? We could just try to put it out of our minds, I guess.
Yeah, that seems better than trying to engage with this nut. I mean, you could try blocking him. But I almost think that might make things worse. Who knows how he might react? I think some of the things he said are already evidence enough if he ever does try anything. We should probably hold on to it just in case. It was funny for a while, but now it's gotten to the point where it's more of a pain.
I almost think we should go to the police, but he hasn't actually done anything.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure they would even be able to help us. Well, when you get home, let's talk it over a little more. We'll figure something out. And if you're going to read his latest round of messages, please take the necessary precautions. You will definitely spit out anything you're drinking when you see how hilarious he still is.
Oh my god. What did he say this time?
Seriously though, be careful on your way home, alright? I am a little worried about you. Wait, hold on.
What's up?
Molly, you have to promise me something. You absolutely cannot come home until I tell you it's safe.
Wait, what? Why not? You have to tell me what's going on.
I think he might be here.
What?
The doorbell just rang, so I checked the camera. There's some really suspicious looking dude out there. This is pretty much what I imagined a creep like him would look like. It could be him, right? Maybe he found out where we live. You didn't tell him where we live though, right?
No. Why in the world would I tell him that? Are you sure it's really him? This can't be happening.
For now, I think you should call up one of your friends and ask if you can stay over tonight. I don't think it's safe for you to come back here. And don't go to your parents' house. He knows where they live, right? I'll get in touch with your mum and dad and let them know what's going on. You just take care of yourself, okay? You need to promise me that you'll be safe, alright?
I'm sure I can find someplace to hide out, but what about you? Are you gonna be okay?
What? Me? I wouldn't worry about me if I were you. I'm the man here. It's my job to protect you.
Okay, but please don't do anything dangerous, alright? I don't want you getting hurt. You have to promise me.
Trust me, you have nothing to worry about. You just worry about yourself. I'll be fine. I'm not going to do anything stupid. I know what a klutz I am. Right now, I'm just keeping my eye on the camera so I can see where he goes. I see no need to go out there and confront him. I don't think that would end well.
Well, I'm glad you're aware of your own limitations.
It was pretty funny, right? Glad I could make you laugh in the middle of all this. I'll let you know when he's gone, and then we can figure out what to do next from there.
Okay, thanks. Let me know if anything else happens, okay?
Molly! You have to listen to me. I don't mean you any harm. You know I would never hurt you, right? I need your help. You have to help me convince the cops I've done nothing wrong.
So how are you still able to text me if the cops picked you up?
I asked them to give me a second to explain, but they're right here. This is all just one big misunderstanding. I haven't done anything wrong. I need you to come right away. Hurry! I'm right outside your place. Hurry up before they take me away.
You really think I'm that stupid? How dare you show up at somebody's house uninvited and start banging on and kicking their door? You still think you've done nothing wrong? Are you out of your mind? Of course my husband called the cops. What did you think was gonna happen, you idiot?
But this is a violation of my civil rights.
No, it's not. You vandalized our home. Do you think my husband hasn't told me what you did? He told me you smashed up our door pretty good. We're gonna have to get a new one now.
How dare he try to come between us?
Okay then, have fun getting hauled off to jail. Thanks for playing.
Wait, you can't just leave me here like this. Please, I'm begging you. You have to forgive me. If you don't get here right now, I'm gonna be in big trouble. They really are gonna arrest me and take me to jail. You don't want that to happen, do you? Please, why won't you marry me? We're meant to be together. Why can't you see that? Listen to me, beautiful. I love you.
Hey, John. You know, there's something kind of weird about this whole ordeal. I can't quite put my finger on it. Maybe you can help me out.
What do you mean, Molly? The cops got him. It's all over now. I don't think we need to worry about him ever again.
Oh, so the police haven't contacted you yet? That's odd.
What are you talking about? Why would they need to contact me?
Seems like my ex had some interesting stories to tell them. He's claiming he was tricked into this whole thing. He says it was all one big setup.
He was tricked. But why?
You heard me. He says that you tricked him into doing all of this right from the start.
Huh?
Well, according to what he told the cops, it sounds like he might have been set up. He says that you told him to come to our place, so he went. How did he figure out where we live anyway? Once he got there, he figured out that you were just using him and you guys got in an argument. Apparently, you had convinced him that we were going to get a divorce. That's why he wanted the cops to let him check with me. He was totally convinced that I was really going to divorce you. anything to say about that?
Man, he's even more unhinged than I thought. Why would I do all that? What's in it for me? A divorce? Does he really think he's going to be able to shift the blame for all this onto me?
I wonder. Something tells me there's a little bit more to the story.
Hold on. Don't tell me you actually believe any of this. Do you really think I would do something like that? Surely you must know that I had nothing to do with any of this.
My assistant should be there soon. I need you to make sure that you choose your words very carefully.
What? Why did you send your assistant over here?
We're getting a divorce. Don't worry, my assistant will fill you in on all the details.
Wait, what? You can't be serious. Just hold on a minute. What is going on here? Why are you divorcing me? You don't really believe him, do you?
I've been on to you for a while now, you know. Didn't you realize? I know you're trying to steal my company away from me.
No. What are you talking about? I would never do that. You must just be traumatized from everything that happened. Just calm down for a minute. Wait, did Ted tell you this? Why would you believe anything he says?
Boom! There it is. So tell me, how did you know his name was Ted?
Huh? Wait, didn't you tell me his name was Ted? Was it something else? Todd, maybe?
I never once mentioned his name to you. All you ever knew him as was trash. That's what he was saved as in my contacts for all these years. Never once did I tell you his name was Ted. So let me ask you again. How did you know his name was Ted?
Are you sure you never mentioned his name to me? I could have sworn you did.
You've been trying to sabotage my career for quite some time now, haven't you? This isn't the only one of your little schemes I know about.
No, you're not listening. This is all a misunderstanding.
Fine then. Explain it to me. Shouldn't be that hard, right? Hang on, there's one more question that needs answering. Why were you in contact with Ted? What were you guys talking about?
Oh my god.
I've been checking your phone, you dummy.
Oh god.
And it has been quite educational, to say the least. You're the one who told him I had started my own business, aren't you? It made no sense to me that he somehow knew about that. It's not like I'm famous or anything.
No, there must be some kind of mistake. Those messages were to somebody with the same name. I know more than one Ted, you know. I mean, come on. How many Teds are there in the world?
For some reason, I don't find that argument very convincing. It's a bit too convenient, isn't it?
I'm telling the truth. You have to believe me. Please, Molly. I'm your husband. The whole 2 years we've been married, I've done everything I can to support you. Why would I ever do anything to sabotage your career? I know how hard you've worked to get where you are.
Okay, then how about your affairs? Plural!
What?
Ellie from HR. And Jill from sales. And, gasp! Dan from marketing? I didn't know you swung that way. You sure do get around, huh? How many more are there that I don't know about yet? Do you just sleep with anyone and everyone who shows an interest in you?
No, none of that is true.
I am grateful to you for all the support you gave me since I started my business. Today will be your last day with the company. Thanks for all your hard work.
No. Wait.
Oh, and just one more thing. I know you were texting Ted telling him to do whatever it takes to make me fall for him. How do you think you're gonna explain that away? I figure whatever your excuse is, it'll be funny. So I'd like to hear it.
I don't know anything about that.
Let's see. You told him, and I quote,
I'll make sure you get her back, so you have to help me get what I want. Once I get on the board of our company, I'll make sure you're rewarded handsomely.
Still not ringing any bells? And I mean, Ted has always been a moron, so of course he went along with it. But look at how much you two idiots accomplished when you put all 3 of your brain cells together.
I'm telling you, this is all a misunderstanding. Why don't you believe me? It was just some other guy named Ted. I'm your husband. I would never do this to you.
What difference would that even make? So you were plotting with some other Ted to take over my company? How does that make any sense as an excuse?
Oh, well.
See? This is the kind of evidence that you can't just leave lying around. You were way too careless. That's how it was so easy for me to find out about your affairs, too.
But...
Oh, by the way, I almost forgot to mention it. I already have depositions from all 3 of the people you were cheating on me with. You messed with the wrong woman. I thought you knew better than to try me like that.
I'm so sorry. Sure, I let my impulses get the better of me, and I did cheat on you just a tiny bit. But I'm not like that anymore. I'm better now. I'm your husband, Molly. Please, forgive me. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I thought you wanted that too.
Oh, so now you're trying to get all romantic with me too?
No, this is different.
Please, just cut the act. I can see right through you. All you're managing to do is gross me out even more. You know, as soon as you told me you were looking at my messages without my permission, I knew something was up. And I got right to the work of figuring out exactly what you were scheming. Did you really think you could fool me? If you hadn't done that, I probably never would have suspected a thing, you know?
Oh, God.
I mean, I've only checked my text messages on my laptop like once or twice.
What?
And I haven't even logged in from my laptop in a while now. You knew my password, didn't you? I bet you thought you were pretty slick. You know I'm usually pretty good about keeping all my devices secure. Did you think I would believe that you just happened to keep stumbling upon my texts?
Wait, but then why didn't you say anything at the time?
Well, I figured I'd better just play along for the time being. I wanted to see where you were going with this. I knew you'd screw up eventually, so I wanted to wait until you really screwed up big time. And you know what else you were too stupid to realize? Every time you used my password to log in on my laptop, I got a notification right to my phone.
Oh my God.
So I've known what you were doing for a very long time. You know how successful I've been in business. How did you possibly think I was too stupid to figure out what you were up to? I told you. You picked the wrong woman to mess with.
Oh. You knew all along, huh?
Well, I think we're about through here, Johnny boy. Bye-bye. It was pretty easy to get John to agree to a divorce with all the evidence I had collected. Next on the agenda, I fired all the people he had been sleeping with. At least, the ones I knew of. Then I made sure that neither John nor his 3 lovers could find a job anywhere around here. It's amazing what a bad recommendation can do for your employment prospects. They all had to leave town to find work, so I'm glad I never have to see them again. Best of luck to them keeping a roof over their heads. Strangely, I don't even feel that sad about my marriage ending. I'm really looking forward to all the freedom I'll have now that I'm living on my own. No matter what happens, you've got to stay positive. That's my whole outlook on life.